The Phoenix Suns' loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves in the first round was embarrassing. I mean, you all didn't get one game with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. KD assembled the Avengers. He got together a super team just to get swept. And I think one of the big issues with this team is the fact that there isn't much depth. They couldn't compete with Minnesota's size and defense. But don't worry, KD. Today, we're going to be building you a completely new super team by trading away everyone except for Durant. First off, we're looking at Devin Booker trade offers. There's some interesting players. LaMelo's here, but I had him in the last Suns rebuild I did. Zion Williamson is available, and Dyson Daniels is in this offer as well. And y'all might be thinking, oh, Dyson Daniels, whatever. He's a 75 overall. Look at the value he has. We could look to trade him later. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. We get a franchise point guard and a great center. Scoot Henderson is here. I know he was kind of stinking it up his rookie year, but I mean, he's still a good player with potential. Also, KP and Derek White. So we got a lot to think about here for sure. But I think ultimately, I'm going to go with Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren. I want to get some young guys on this team alongside KD. That way, those guys can kind of carry through the regular season, and then we can have Kevin Durant turn it up for the playoffs. I don't want to have KD worried about winning all these regular season games. I want those other guys to pick up the slack. Beal for Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon. Come on, that's a great trade. Now that does give us a little bit too much wing play, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Yusuf Nurkic, he had a rough first round, man. Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell, this is a trade that gets us a good amount of depth, so we'll take it. Grayson Allen, he was a guy who shot the ball really well for the Phoenix Suns over this past season. We could get Mitchell Robinson for him. Naz Reid. I don't think we can take a player from a team that just smacked Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns, though. That's not really right. So you know what? We'll take Clint Capella instead. And right now, I'm not really thinking about positional fit. I know I'll probably have to make some moves to change up the roster in just a second. But for these first trades, I'm trying to just get the best players available. Vince Williams Jr., sure. Bull, I'm sorry you never really got your shot in Phoenix. Hopefully one day Bull will be able to put it all together. Thad Young and David Roddy for Miles McBride. Don't mind if I do. And I'm going to do this trade for Markieff Morris. Okay, we are all done here. Well, actually, we're not done. We're probably going to have to make quite a few more trades. At point guard, we got Cade, TJ McConnell, and Miles McBride. McBride goes up at the 2. Or do we play Cade at the 2 because he's 6'6"? Yeah, I think we put Cade at the 2. Then we have TJ McConnell and McBride as our point guards. Don't know if I love that. Might want to go after a better starting PG. We do not have a backup 2 guard, so we'll have to work on that. We look pretty solid as small forward with MPJ, Fontecchio, and Vince Williams. At the 4, we've got KD and AG. We've also got Obi Toppin. And then at center, we've got Jalen Duren and Clint Capella. Okay, so obviously we have too many small forwards, too many power forwards. We need a backup 2. We might want to get better at the PG, so quite a few things to work on here. I think Obi Toppin and Fontecchio can get us a solid 2 for sure. The Brody, man, it'd be kind of fun to bring Russ to Phoenix, but that's not the type of trade I'm looking for right now. Cason Wallace is interesting. He's 6'3". We could probably move him to the 2 guard. He's young, and I don't expect us to win the title this year or anything. We've still got some work to do when it comes to putting together a super team here in Phoenix. So, I mean, Cason Wallace is interesting. We're going to take this trade. And then what we'll do here is move Wallace over to the 2 where he goes up to a 78. Okay, I love that move. And then what other position did we need? Right, I was thinking about getting us a better starting point guard. We could take like Metu and then also TJ McConnell and a first round pick. See if that gets us a PG. Patrick Williams is cool. I mean, he could have some potential. Actually, no, I don't want to get Patrick Williams because he hits restricted free agency and asks for so much money. You know what? I'm going to go after Walker Kessler instead here. And I know you're like, oh, you already got centers. Trust me, I got a plan. I think we can take Clint Capella's big old salary and trade him for the player we need here, which is a starting point guard. Malcolm Brogdon running the 1. 1, that doesn't sound too bad to me. Welcome to the team, Malcolm. And also, I know Suns fans are probably a bit mad about the coaching and the way things have gone in terms of that. We've got $6 million available to hire a coach. Hopefully that's enough. I mean, as stupid as this sounds, here's my take about Frank Vogel. He's a championship coach. He's gotten fired twice over like the past 4 years. And I'm gonna say this and people are gonna be like, oh, L take Danny. But man, I have to say, it's probably hard to coach a super team. You got to manage all these egos and stuff. It may not be as easy as it seems. Bro, can I not get Michael Stauffer? He says he's declined my offer. Dang it, we don't have enough money. Bro, I shouldn't have fired Vogel. Dave Burton seems to know a bit of ball. It says he's got really high basketball IQ. We're going to bring him in on a 1-year contract and then probably hire a new coach in the offseason. So now that we're done with everything, we can start simulating. This year, we were kind of just laying the groundwork for our super team. This offseason, though, we'll have to really get things right because obviously we don't have a ton of time to make things right for this team. I mean, Kevin Durant, he's already 35 years old, but I'm hoping we can at least make the postseason this year. Season is wrapped, and real quick, if you're enjoying the video so far, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing. Hey, look at Book Go. He won Clutch Player of the Year over in Detroit. No Phoenix Suns on All-NBA this year, but we did win 49 games. I'm not mad at that at all. Kevin Durant didn't play heavy minutes this season, which is fine. I didn't really want him to, because now we can turn it up for the NBA playoffs. We're going to make our rotation an 8-man for the postseason. That way our best guys are playing, and we can jump straight into it. In round number 1, we're taking on the Pelicans, led by Zion Williamson. They've also got Brandon Ingram, and we're down 3-1. We will take game 5. And 6, okay. Let's see if Kevin Durant can make a 3-1 comeback. We've got the lead in the 3rd, and it's a pretty good lead. We've got the lead in the 4th, and we're going to win this one. A 3-1 comeback as KD drops 31. He's averaging 28 a night in the postseason. Cade Cunningham has been incredible in his first postseason appearance as well. And here we go. We got the Nuggets in round 2. We did give them Beal, but I feel like overall, the move for AG and MPJ was worth giving up Beal. Now the Nuggets, they don't have as much depth on their team. Game number 1 of the series will go to Denver. We take game 2. Are we really going toe-to-toe with Denver? We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And we beat them in 5. Are we about to win the title? Conference Finals is going to be the Mavs. We win game 1 and 2. They take game 3 and 4. Okay. Got to dial it in for game 5 here. This team is incredible. Oh my goodness. I did not expect us to make it this far. When we were down 3-1 to the Pels, I thought, oh, well, it's over. Back to the drawing board in the offseason. But we might mess around and win the title this year. I don't want to speak too soon, though, because the Mavs could really come back right here. They're only down 3-2. The Mavs are not going to come back. We're going to the finals. Luka wins Western Conference Finals MVP in a losing effort. And in the NBA Finals, we'll be taking on the New York Knicks. KD, this would be the ultimate redemption tour. You've led your team all the way to the finals. There's no question of whether or not you're the best player on this squad. When you were with the Warriors, people were arguing, was it you or was it Curry? Curry won the title in 2022. You haven't been able to win a championship without Curry. This is KD's chance to make things right. Game 1 will go to us. We win game 2 as well. We're up 3-0. And the Phoenix Suns are NBA champions. Kevin Durant is named Finals MVP. But let's be honest, is this the super team that the Durantula is striving for? I don't think so. So we're gonna put together an even crazier squad, assemble the Avengers, and try and go on a crazy run with this Phoenix team. Now I gotta check, did Bron retire? Okay, he did, because I was low-key gonna look at getting him in free agency. But we've got a really cool young team here in Phoenix. I wonder if we could go for a three-peat. I don't want to change up too much of this offseason, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But I don't think it would hurt to like trade Kenrich Williams and go get a first-round pick. He wasn't even playing for us. And then I also want to see, is there anybody a little bit old besides KD, of course. I mean, he's old. That's fine. Malcolm Brogdon, we might want to move on from just because the regression could hit. There's Lonzo, but man, Lonzo, he just can't hoop in 2K. I can't lie to y'all. There's Mitchell Robinson. I'm kind of looking for a PG here, of course, because we're trading our starting PG. You know what? We'll go with Terry Rozier. I get him quite a bit in the rebuilds, but Scary Terry's nice. And then we can trade Orlando Robinson, who we just got in that move, for another pick. And I wonder if we can get a better small forward than MPJ. I mean, he was cool, don't get me wrong, but we might be able to get somebody better by attaching a first-round pick. There's Cam Thomas and Ben Simmons. Now, I know it's Ben Simmons. Oh, man, I might do something that's going to make people in the comments mad, especially because there's some other pretty solid offers here. Oh, they're going to hate me for this one. We're doing it, though. But y'all got to hear me out, okay? We take Ben Simmons, move him to the 3. He goes up to an 82 overall, right? Now, I get it. The contract is huge, but we also got Cam Thomas in that trade who can run some backup too. Or will he run backup too? Because I was excited about Casey Wallace. We'll see how he progresses. I don't really want to do anything in this draft. I'm not really worried about that at all. So let's head to team player options. We're, of course, going to pick up both of these on our young centers. Don't really want to extend any of these qualifying offers. And we have about $5 million to spend in free agency. I mean, we could go get like Drew Eubanks. He was on the team before and we traded him. So welcome back, Drew. We didn't really have anybody notable to re-sign or anything. So that's probably going to do it for the offseason. I might offer some 2-year minimums to some guys just so I can trade them down the line for additional draft capital. But that's really all I have planned for this summer. And I think the offseason went pretty well, all things considered. I mean, we're coming off of a title, so it's not like we got to do anything crazy, right? Just got to build out the rotation, make sure everything's good. If we got some guys who I'm like, oh, they're a little bit old, I need to trade them, right? But we did that, so I think things went well here. Cade Cunningham up to an 88, Ben Simmons up to an 85 because I changed his position. Casey Wallace is an 80, Cam Thomas up to an 84. So we definitely have some decisions to make here. Do I want to get rid of Casey Wallace? Not really. Maybe we slide Cade to the PG, then have Terry Rozier as the backup one. Then Miles McBride isn't really going to get any PT. Sorry, Miles. But that's just going to be how it's going to be, I think. Oh, I forgot to hire a coach. Dang it. That just popped up in my head. But anyway, small forward, it's Simmons and Vince Williams. Power forward, it's Durant and Gordon. And then at center, we got Walker Kessler and Jalen Duren. This team is absolutely loaded. I wouldn't say we're in super team territory just yet because mainly it's just Kevin Durant and some other solid players. I mean, Cade Cunningham, he's definitely a star type guy. But we mainly just got good role players around him. So I definitely want to try and make some star trades down the line. Maybe that's something we explore next off season. Well, I was about to start the season, but apparently we have too many players on the roster. We got 18 guys on the squad right now, but that's no problem. We can just trade them for some first round picks. 2 firsts for Kyle Boswell and Saban Lee. Don't mind if I do. Now we can start the season. I might be active at the deadline. We'll see how things go. Actually, I definitely will be active at the deadline. We have quite a few players on expiring contracts. Jalen Duren, Ben Simmons. We need to look at making some moves around mid-season to get things right. Well, things are not going according to plan this season. 21-19. We got to be better. Now, I was going to look at Aaron Gordon trades, but he actually wants an extension. I'm going to see if I can get him back for a little bit cheaper. And yeah, we can get him back. Now, Ben Simmons, he's not sure if he wants to re-sign, and y'all might have been right. I know people are probably saying, oh, what a stupid move to trade for Ben Simmons. Y'all might have been right. He kind of sucks. So we're going to look to move on for Benjamin. We do have a couple first rounders to entice some team to take him on. Okay, these offers are incredible. Jamal Murray. Okay, these offers are so great. We could get Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis, Desmond Bane and Kobe White, Lauri Markkanen and Colin Sexton, D'Lo and Rui. And I think I'm going to go for this trade for Desmond Bane and Kobe White. I understand we have a lot of guard play, which is why I'll look to move on from Bane immediately. There's Damian Lillard. Oh my gosh. There's Trae Young? Okay, we might be entering super team territory because I'm about to go trade for Trae Young. Come on, bro. I got to throw in Miles McBride, but he was not even seeing the floor for us, so why wouldn't I do that? So we've got Trae and Cade. Okay, yeah, Cade has to be a starter, so we're moving him over to the 2. And we've got way too many 2 guards now. I was excited about Casey Wallace, but I think we might have to move on from him. And Terry Rozier, he's not really a player we need anymore since we have all this great guard play, and we could use a good wing. There's D'Lo and Rui again. There's Jamal. I can't pass up on Jamal Murray twice. Now, I know we don't really need Jamal Murray positionally, but I think that we can trade him for an elite small forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's Kawhi Leonard. I know, Tyrese Maxey is here. Danny, you should trade for Tyrese Maxey. I'm taking Kawhi, dog. All right, we slide Kawhi over to small forward here. Kawhi's gone in the offseason, by the way. I know he regresses crazy, but now at point guard, we got Trey and Kobe White. At the 2, it's Cade and Cam Thomas. At the 3, it's Kawhi and Vincent Williams. At the 4, KD and AG. At the 5, Kessler and Duren. Oh my gosh. We got a super team here in Phoenix. Let's go. We're going to win the title. Okay, I shouldn't speak too soon, but if we won the title last year with the team we had, I have no doubt that we can do it this year with this team. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know what happened this year, but something went wrong. Shout out to Trae Young making All-NBA. That's cool. But we were a play-in squad. After those trades I made, are you kidding me? We will shorten up the rotation for the postseason, but come on. Like, this squad is incredible. No way we should be in the play-in. We better at least make the playoffs. No way. Luka, oh my goodness, he pieced us up in the second round of the play-in. In round 1, Jokic pieced us up, and we're out of here. Year after winning the title, we're done. I genuinely think we have a super team here in Phoenix too, which is crazy that we're losing with this squad. And I think, unfortunately, speaking of the super team, we're going to have to let go of Kawhi. Nobody wants him. I'm going to simulate to free agency. I think that'll change, but I got to let go of Kawhi. And I know you're thinking, why would you let go of him? Bro, 2K does not mess with Kawhi Leonard. He's going to regress so bad, and I just don't want him on my team anymore. Okay, now there's some offers popping up. Here goes Tyrese Maxey and Stephon Castle. Cooper Flag, Triple J and Debo. Okay, these offers are incredible across the board. Paolo Banchero. Man, I got a lot to think about in terms of these offers. There's Alexander Sarr. I'm going to take this one for Stephon Castle and Maxey just because Castle has so much value and so does Maxey. I might hold on to Castle for a second, but I'm confident we can flip Maxey for somebody else. Amen Thompson, not a bad option there at all. We probably need a wing, though, since we did just trade away Kawhi Leonard. Not really seeing any wings out there, though. Maybe we throw some seconds and that changes. I mean, there's Julius Randle. We also get Money Mitch, Jarrett Allen. All right, Amen. We're going to trust that you can slide over to the 3 here for the Phoenix Suns. Okay, he can play the 3. That works. He's 6'7". I trust that he can do that. And now we got to go to free agency because we got some players to bring back. I'm happy we did move off of Kawhi, though, because we're going to have to pay these guys quite a bit of money. As a matter of fact, I'm not even sure if I can afford all this. I guess we're about to find out. Come on, 2K. Let me bring back my guys. Let's go. Okay, so this is what the rotation is looking like. We got Trae Young, Kobe White, Cam Thomas, Cade Cunningham, and Cam Thomas. We also got Stephon Castle, who we might move on from. I don't know what we're going to do with him. We got AG and KD, and then we got Kessler and Duren. This team is incredible. We also do have a mid-level to spend. We'll swing it Trey Lyles' way. And then we can also offer out some minimum contracts. All right, I think we're all good to go. Team looks better than last year, in my opinion. Castle's up to an 80. Jalen Duren and Kessler are going up. KD goes down 1. That's expected. Cade's going up. I'm really hyped about this season for the squad. Dog, I always got too many players on my roster before I'm trying to get into the season. Let me go ahead and trade a couple. I mean, I'm not mad at doing this. We get first round picks basically for free here for guys we were going to have to waive off of the roster. So we'll definitely take it. We'll need these picks to make more trades in the future. Now we're all good to go. Let's get to another season. Probably another year where I will be active at the trade deadline just because we've got a lot of players making a lot of money. We got players who are impending free agents. Just a lot to think about as a team. Speaking of things to think about, I think we need to think about a coaching change. I'm not going to lie to y'all. This Kenneth Hollins dude, he's not very good. The CPU hired him. This Aiden Anderson dude looks pretty good. Oh, actually, never mind. He's good at the things that don't matter. I need a coach that can coach defense and offense. This dude's pretty insane at defensive and offensive coaching, so we're going to bring him in. Yeah, he's got good ratings. Okay, that works. We're going to run a 10-man rotation here. We've got a lot of hoopers, and let's get things back into motion this season. I think having a better coach will pay dividends for this squad. We're playing pretty good hoops at the deadline. We're the 2 seed, but the Nuggets are significantly better than killing us. Trae Young doesn't want an extension as of now, so we might have to move on from him. Also, Kobe White doesn't want an extension, so again, we might have to move on from Kobe. I think the trade package of Trae Young and Stephon Castle might give us insane offers. Right now, we got Castle down in the G League just because he wouldn't really find minutes with our main squad. Honestly, these offers aren't okay. Never mind. I was about to say, oh, these offers aren't that crazy. Yeah, I just saw a crazy one. This one might be even better though. Do we go for Murray and Bam or Garland and Allen? The thing is, Allen's going to be a free agent. But in this trade with the Heat, both Bam and Murray will be free agents. So you know what? We're going to take Garland and Allen. And with Allen set to hit free agency, we probably flip him. Oh, no. He's got a 5-year extension? That's awesome. Now, this makes one of Jalen Duren or Walker Kessler kind of expendable for our team. And to be honest with you, I might try and trade one of these guys for like some draft picks. And the reason for that is because I don't think we're going to be able to pay both of them this summer. And now that we have an elite center, there's no need to really keep them around, right? So sorry, Jalen Duren. I'm going to trade you for this really good first round pick. And then Kobe White, we also need to look at moves for him. Bronny James, hold on. He usually ends up being pretty good in this, but I don't really want to go get Bronny right now. We could go get D-Lo. He's got 2 years on the contract. All right, D-Loading. Let's see what you can do here in Phoenix. Welcome to the squad, D'Angelo Russell. Hey, man, D-Lo is one of my favorite players to watch when he's got it going. Obviously, when he's dropping 0-point games and stuff like that, he might not be as fun to watch. But D'Angelo Russell, bro, when he's on a roll, when he's heat checking, he is tough to stop. He's a tough shot maker. Nets D-Lo was incredible. As a matter of fact, whenever I finish this video, I'm probably going to eat some breakfast and watch some D'Angelo Russell Nets highlights. Because, bro, when they had the bench mob going, everybody was celebrating, D-Lo was getting hyped. That was just a very fun time to watch hoops. And speaking of a fun time to watch hoops, these playoffs have been incredible. I don't know when this video is going to come out for y'all. I got a bunch of stuff planned, a bunch of content I'm recording. I'm on summer break right now. This is a little bit of yap, but we're pretty far into the video, so y'all can deal with a second of yap, or you can't. You can click off. It's cool. But anyway, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but I'm recording it right after the Suns got swept. That was a fun game 4. Also, the Knicks and Sixers, that series has been a lot of fun. The Pacers and Bucks, they had a really good game prior to Dame's injury. That one might be over with, though, now that Lillard's hurt. Overall, just incredible playoff hoops. Great time to be an NBA fan. Season is about to be over with, and we had a strong close to the year. We're the 1 seed right now. 56 wins on the season. Should we have traded for Cooper Flag when we were looking at Kawhi offers? He was really good. But anyway, we had a great year here in Phoenix. I'm excited for the postseason. I'm not even going to shorten up the rotation for now just because I'm confident in all the guys in our rotation. I love our depth. Round 1, we're going to sweep the Mavs. Round 2, we sweep the Pels. Conference Finals, we beat the T-Wolves in 5. An easy path to the NBA Finals. DG, the PG, wins Conference MVP. Garland was a great pickup. And now we got the Charlotte Hornets. We'll win Game 1. Hornets take Game 2 and 3. Okay. Now it's time for us to shorten up this rotation. Here we go. We got to dial it in here. Let's win this Game 4. We win it. Okay. Game 5 is going to be very important as well. And we're going to lose Game 5. Uh-oh. Come on. I want to get to rant number 4 here. Hornets have the lead in the 3rd. It's close, though. We're gonna take the lead in the 4th. We're running away with it. Cam Thomas 25, KD 22, and one more win, we'll be NBA champions. We've got the lead in the 1st. We're holding on to it in the 2nd. Hornets, they're fighting hard, but we're running away a little bit here in the 4th. We've got it. The Suns win another NBA championship. That's 2 rings in this video. The Durantula wins Finals MVP. Come on, KD. 4 championships. You got to throw up the 4 rings on the bench like you're Klay Thompson. Klay retired. He lost to KD. I mean, he was basically a cheerleader at this point, but I mean, he did lose to KD in the finals. Durant did not retire, though. He's got more hoops left in him. Durant is set to become a free agent, though. But since the whole point of this video is to build the Suns around KD, I'm just going to manually give him a contract extension here. I don't want him leaving the squad, and I think that makes sense. It's literally a KD video. Julio. Do we have any picks for this year's draft? We did trade for that one. Yeah, the Philadelphia 76ers pick. It lands at number 9. Do we want anybody here? Not really. Our time to win is now. I wouldn't mind trading Aaron Gordon with this 9th pick if we could get a little bit better at the power forward. I mean, there's Kuzma. He's the same overall. There's Quickly. He's a point guard. Kuminga's kind of interesting, but he's making a lot of money. Instead, I'm going to pivot to trading D'Angelo Russell. There's Tyus Jones. He's on a good value contract, multiple years left. We're going to take this. I understand he's a lower overall, but to be totally honest with you, I don't really care. And I can trade Aaron Gordon here for Derek White. I'm going to do this trade. I don't really want to keep D White around, but he's an 87 overall. I just thought the trade was too good to pass up on. All right, so I was looking at Derek White trades, and I can't lie to y'all, the offers got crazy. I saw Kristaps Porzingis, and I know I'm trying to save money, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Welcome to the team, KP. All right, we've got a crazy squad for this year, and I have a feeling retirement is looming for Durant, so I'm glad we got a super team for him before he retires. He's not going to have to worry about doing much on this type of team. And it looks like I can even afford to bring back Walker Kessler. Dog, this team is nuts. Welcome back to the team, Walker. Can we afford Peyton Watson? Yes, we can. Can we afford Chris Dunn? Oh, he was just on a minimum, so we're good on that. Welcome back to the team. This team is stupid expensive, but I mean, I don't really care. We should win a lot of basketball games this next year. I have a feeling we can go back to back. I don't think I'm going to make any trades during the season. I don't really see a need to, so let's go ahead and run it. Season is wrapped. Jokic wins the MVP award this year. No Suns on All-NBA. That's fine. I think we just got too much talent for our guys to be making All-NBA. We only won 49 games this year, but honestly, I just didn't really know any trades that I could make to make the team better, so I just let the squad cook. Round 1, we'll take care of the Pels. Round 2, it's going to be the Houston Rockets. We're tied up at 2 apiece. We're going to take game 5, and we beat them in 6, so we're in the conference finals taking on the Clippers. Clippers have Spida and Luka. Oh, they went crazy in free agency. Game 1 will go to us. Clippers win game 2 and 3. We're going to take game 4 and 5. Boom! KD is back in the finals. We're taking on the Pistons here. A men versus a Sar here. The Twins going at it. But we're also going to be battling Book, who we traded away. And we've won 2 titles since he left. So I'm sure he wants revenge. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. We sweep him. Another ring. Another finals MVP for Kevin Durant. And he's not ready to leave the game just yet. So y'all know what that means. We're going to keep it pushing. 5 rings for KD. Can we win him number 6? The only notable players we have hitting free agency this year are Vince Williams Jr. and Amen Thompson. 2 key wings for this squad. Do we have any draft picks? We have number 8 and 11. Man, this rebuild just keeps getting better and better. What can we get for KP 8 and 11? Nothing crazy, really. Okay, how about Darius Garland and 8? I like having DG around, don't get me wrong. So I wouldn't do this unless we get a crazy offer. Number 1 and marketing Bryson Tiller. I feel like I'm insane if I don't take this. I'm going to take this number 1 and Lauri Markkanen. I don't know if I'm using this number 1 pick. Doesn't seem like there's anybody that crazy in this draft, so I probably won't use the first overall selection, but we take Cam Thomas at number 1. Oh, nobody pops up? How about Lauri in number 1? No one? Oh, did I just get finessed? Tyus Jones at number 1. No offers. Oh my gosh, am I stupid? Dude, I can't get offers for this number 1 pick. I can get other draft picks. Oh my gosh, I sold. I actually sold. I don't want this pick and I can't trade it. All right, well, we'll worry about that in a second. In the meantime, I don't want Lauri Markkanen. DeJounte for Lauri, I don't mind that. I can't lie to y'all. Yeah, let's go ahead and get DeJounte. Welcome to the team. How old is KD now? He is 38. Okay, so next year could very well be his last year, and I'm going to operate this offseason thinking that next year will be his last year. So what I mean by that is I'll be willing to trade a lot of guys, basically just go all in to make this team as good as possible. Dog, I can't believe I traded for that number 1 pick. I'm actually like heated about that. You know what? I'm going to jump into the draft, and it usually says like, oh, you've received offers for this pick. Do you want to view them? Oh, okay. I just don't get offers, huh? I guess we'll draft Doyle Daniels. Okay, he's not that good. 77 overall. We had that 11th pick too. I didn't trade. I'm kind of selling this offseason, man. All right, we're going to re-sign Amen Thompson. Also, Vince Williams being back would be nice as well. Welcome back to the team. And that is pretty much it. That's all we need to do here. I'm not going to worry about signing players on minimums or anything. KD goes down. A bunch of other guys go up. If we need to, I'll make some trades at the deadline. Man, that guy we picked 11th was as good as our second overall pick. But yeah, we have quite a few trade assets, so might look to make some moves at the deadline. We'll see how things are going. There's no way I'm making a trade at the deadline. We're 36-7. And Durant says this is his last year. Let's end it off on a good note. One last ring. Ring number 6 for KD. It'll be the perfect ending to his career. Alright, season is wrapped, and this is the last year KD's about to retire on us. We won 65 games, so a great regular season. Round number 1, we got the Clippers. We lost! That's just 2K being 2K, man. But wait, Kevin Durant pump faked on the retirement. He said, never mind, I'm not ready to leave the game, so we got one more year left. Or I'd assume just 1 year. I don't think he's going to go for any more than that. Let's give him another contract to remain with the team. And I'm not even going to think about this offseason too much. I might make a few trades here or there. I can't believe we lost to the Clippers, dog. Team player options. DeJounte declines his player option. Okay, that's kind of concerning. I didn't even think like, oh, maybe I should trade DeJounte. He's about to hit free agency because I was like, it's KD's last year. It doesn't even matter, but we did have to bring him back. And ultimately, DeJounte did come back. How have we afforded all this, though? I feel like there was a rule change or something. I literally have no idea. Okay, so this is what the team is looking like. I mean, I love the squad, to be honest with you. There's not much I'd really want to do. I might want to trade these draft pick guys, though, before they just lose their value, because I have a feeling neither one of those guys I drafted are going to be any good. We could get Joel Embiid in a pick. I'm going to take this, and I don't want to keep Embiid around. I know his game. I know he's going to regress here in 2K. But I was hoping that since he's a high overall, some team would give me a good offer, like Paolo Banchero. There we go. Now let me see where we're at positionally before we start the season. We need a point guard for sure. Like, actually, we kind of desperately need a point guard. We need a good PG too. We probably trade Walker Kessler here to go get a PG. I mean, here's Dyson Daniels and Rob Will. We'll take it. I wouldn't be mad at Dyson Daniels starting at the 1, but I wonder if we could do a little bit better than that. There's Brandon Miller. Wow. We don't really need Brandon Miller though. How about we take Dyson Daniels and another one of the guys we drafted last year? Can that get us a better one? No. Okay. Well, then I'm fine with the team being the way it is. Absolutely stacked squad, all-star team type of roster. We're ready to go for what I would assume is going to be Kevin Durant's last season. Couple guys on the squad regressing. I'm not really worried about it. Let's get into another season. Another season in the books. Shea wins MVP. We won 68 games, by the way. Incredible hoops going on over here in Phoenix. We had KD coming off the bench this season. He was still getting his though, and he's saying, I definitely belong here in Phoenix. You want an extension, old man? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this is gonna be the last year regardless. Round 1, we take down the Grizzlies. Round 2, we lose to Houston. See, because when 2K does stuff like that, that's when I'm like, alright bro, it's about time to wrap up the video. Ultimately, we were able to win 3 championships with Kevin Durant. We built an absolutely stacked squad. It was so much fun. If you all enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.